She laughed when she said it. "My work husband buys me lunch every day. You need to step up." I smiled back, kept my eyes soft, my tone even. "You're right," I said. That was the last time she ever saw me as the fool in the marriage. We'd been married 8 years. The kind of couple people called solid. We had the inside jokes, the quiet routines, coffee at 7:15, dinner at 8:00, shared playlists on long drives. I thought loyalty was our language. Turns out, it was just mine. It started small. Missed calls, late meetings, her phone face down at dinner. I told myself she was tired, overworked. Then one night, half asleep beside her, I heard her murmur a name. Not mine. She laughed it off in the morning, said she'd been dreaming about work stuff. I believed her for about 5 minutes. That's how betrayal starts. Not with lies, with hesitation. I didn't confront her. That would have given her control of the narrative. Instead, I observed, quietly. Patterns formed, messages deleted, calls made in the car before she came inside. I learned his name, Evan, marketing manager, divorced, gym membership, dog, fondness for sarcasm and artisanal coffee. He wasn't clever, he was careless, and I was patient. I started small. A text from her phone to mine one evening when she was in the shower. "Running late, Evan's giving me a ride." Then I deleted it. I wanted to feel the pulse of that sentence, like touching a live wire. I wanted to understand the thrill that had replaced me. But more than that, I wanted precision. When she joked about her work husband, I saw it for what it was, testing boundaries. She wanted to see how far she could push before guilt cracked the mask. So I smiled, told her she was right. Then I made my move. I wrote a thank you card. Simple, elegant, white cardstock with silver lettering. "Thank you for taking such good care of my wife. Lunch every day? You're too kind." Inside, I taped a $20 Starbucks gift card, a friendly gesture, on the surface. But the signature was what made it art. Her real husband. I mailed it to his office. Not to him directly, to HR, the department responsible for workplace conduct. 3 days later, the explosion came. My phone buzzed while I was in a meeting. Her name lit up the screen, followed by 4 missed calls. Then a message. "We need to talk. Now." When I picked up, her voice was shaking. "Why would you do that? Do you know what happened?" I stayed silent. Let her fill the air. HR called me in. They had the card. They're investigating him. For harassment? I feigned confusion. Harassment? Why would they think that? "Because it looks like he's been inappropriate," she whispered. "They said people noticed we were too close. They've suspended him." Her voice cracked. "He could lose his job." "That's awful," I said softly. "But you did say he was taking very good care of you." Silence. The kind that tastes like regret. In the days that followed, I became the calm center of her storm. She wept, ranted, blamed office gossip, blamed me. I said little, just enough to remind her that actions have echoes. Evan tried reaching out, apparently. I saw the texts pop up on her screen when she left it unattended. "They're painting me like a predator. I thought we had something real. Delete everything. Please." She did. But it was too late. He was terminated within a week. HR found messages that crossed lines, mostly hers, sent during work hours, company phone. They had to act. Corporate morality is convenient like that. She came home one night, mascara-streaked, trembling. "It's over," she said. I looked up from my book. "What is?" "Us, him, everything. I messed up." I nodded, closed the book slowly. "Yes," I said, "you did." I didn't throw her out that night. I let her live in the silence she'd created. The guilt soaked through every corner of the house. She barely slept, barely ate. I watched her crumble with the same quiet focus she'd once mistaken for indifference. After 2 weeks, she said she wanted to go to her sister's for a while. To think. I helped her pack, even loaded her bags into the car. When she was gone, I sat on the porch with a drink and watched the taillights fade. That was the first time in months I felt the air move freely again. People think revenge is about destruction. It's not. It's about restoration, balance. I didn't need to scream or cheat or ruin myself trying to hurt her. I just tilted the truth in front of her until it cut both ways. She handed me the blade when she made that joke. All I did was turn it gently. Last I heard, she'd moved back in with her parents, trying to start over. Her career took a hit. Evan disappeared from LinkedIn. And me? I'm doing fine. Better, actually. The quiet in this house doesn't ache anymore. Sometimes, when I make coffee in the morning, I glance at the counter where her phone used to sit, buzzing with messages. In a white envelope with a silver thank you.